think he said it just like that. I think he said, I'm a bit too raw for that motherfucker. I don't think they'll understand. I said, man.
We had Grosso on. Come on.
Right. And again, Jeff Grosso, holy shit. I've known that man. I known that man since I was like 12 years old. And when I was a little kid, I would go to John Lucero's house in Huntington Beach, Westminster. And it would be John Lucero, it would be Jeff Grosso, me, Gino Iannucci.
Crazy.
Epic crew.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Ricky Barnes would be there. Mike Archimedes sometimes would be there. Or just all these different, Mofo was there once. All these different people. And I remember the one thing about Grosso was Grosso would come up to me at a very young age. I was like smoking weed or whatever. And Grosso would grab me by my shoulder aggressively. And he'd say, don't be like me. Don't be like any of these people. And, the whole thing with Grosso, with me, I had a whole relationship with this man of arguing at points and us not getting along or us getting along or whatever. Cause like, you gotta know, I was an annoying kid, you know what I mean? So
you're a younger version of him.
So I gotta say, man, it really tripped me out to get that information. And I'm just so glad that through all the years that, I mean, even up until like 4 years ago, I was on the phone with him like, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Why, like, are you out of your gourd? Like, I would get in huge arguments with him. But at the same time, like, he loved me and Abe. And he told us that he loved us. And it hurt. It hurt. And it freaked me out. Because I knew that, I knew I would see these guys older. But not like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
But, through this, I wrote John Lucero a letter. And I took a picture of it. I sent it to him. Because, like, dude, when I was a young kid, like, my sister's friends would talk about them. And I had their pictures on my wall. And then all of a sudden, I'm in their house.
It's crazy.
So I wrote John a little letter.
Amazing.
I really feel for John right now in a big way.
He lost his best friend.
It's crazy. So sudden.
Yeah, but for Grosso time, it's not. He might as well lived 100 years with what he did. You know what I mean? And those guys went through that time of life that was like when the germs were around and whatnot, like the band and the psychoness of the 80s and catching Hep C. Like, I've done a ton of drugs. I didn't catch no fucking Hep C. You know what I mean? Like, that's heroin. That sucks. And I'm so glad I never fell too far into that bullshit, because it's just sad, and it shows you like what it does to people and how it's what can happen to you later from the ailments coming from this thing that you do. But man, Jeff shaving his eyebrows in videos and him lying on his couch, he's like, it's payday. I'm a pro skateboarder. I don't give a fuck. And he jumped in the pool. I was like, yes, yes, please. Can I be that? If I could be that, I'll be okay. And, even someone like Kevin Bradley will take the time to say, hey, this was an important person. And that says so much. It says so much. But yes, Arcadia, California's finest, is no longer with us. But Jeff, as a human, I think out of anyone would say, hey, what the fuck are you gonna do? It is what it is. And that's the thing. The man had Alien Workshop tattoos. And me and Carter talked about it recently, and Carter didn't realize. I was like, dude, he loved the workshop. And so Carter didn't even realize that Jeff had these tattoos, and I told Carter.
That's really sick. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
He had like the three aliens, right? The spectrum.
Yeah, that's called the triad. The spectrum is the one with the colors.
Oh yeah.
And then just for technical alien talk, when it's them three together by themselves, it's triad. And he might have had a Believe tattoo.
Really?
I can't remember.
Oh, what?
But he had 2 workshop tattoos, and he had a Bukowski portrait on his forearm or whatnot. But